it's Kendall. Welcome back to my channel. We're now doing things the kbiv way. Today I am going to review and tell you about this SNOWJOE that I got, kind of like a snow blower. It is by SNOWJOE, the 323E version. I'm going to give you 3 cons and a few more pros, and also do like a little unboxing and a demo. So I'm going to give you 3 pros, no, about 5 pros and 3 cons, and I'm going to start with the cons. So the first con is that it is plastic, and when reading the reviews I did see that some people had issues with theirs cracking, like the durability of it wasn't that strong. I didn't have an issue with it when I was using it, but I will say that I did realize that when I was doing my steps I heard the plastic like rubbing up against the concrete. So if you do decide to get this or something like it, I would definitely recommend you to not, just play it safe. Like, make sure that you're not going over any rocks, any cement, know where like the ridges are and steps, wherever you're going, because you just want to make sure that like you're not using it, that you won't break it. You just want to make sure that you won't break it. That is one of the cons that I will say. Another con is that it is you do have to have an extension cord with it. So it is electric, it is not gas fueled, and this was a really huge nuisance because I found that my extension cord kept coming out of the snowblower. So the snowblower would cut off, I would look and it would be because the extension cord had come out. So I ended up holding it with my hand, but I still had that issue. So it might have been user error, even though I don't think so. But I was scared because the extension cord came out, it fell in the snow, and then I was like, oh my god, is it wet? If I plug it up, am I gonna get electrocuted? And I don't want to get electrocuted. So that was something that I was like really annoyed by and frustrated by. But maybe in the future I'll figure out like a better way so that my extension cord doesn't come loose. And the very last con, oh my goodness, this thing like it's the worst con. It might count for 2 cons, because like regular snow blowers, from what I've seen, they have a piece where you can like maneuver and basically like tell the snow where to go. This snow shovel does not have that. So the snow blows everywhere. If the wind is blowing to the east, it's blowing to the east. If the wind is blowing to the west, the snow is blowing to the west. It's just all over the place. It kind of like goes up and forward, but the wind was blowing, like I said. So partially like weather, but also just like not having anything built in to guide the snow. And it was also a nuisance because like my neighbor was out doing her snow at the same time, and I was doing mine, and she had her snow blower and she was blowing her snow like into on the side, and mine was just going everywhere. So I will have to like be the first one up in the morning to do my snow blowing first, because mine just blows wherever it wants to go. Like, and it was very annoying. And also, like, it was difficult because say I wanted to go over another spot, I could totally blow snow into a portion or a patch that I had already snow blowed, because it doesn't guide the snow anywhere. So I'll probably have to remedy that by like creating a map. Not even a map, just a path. Like, okay, I'll do this part first, I'll do this part last, so that I'm not like backtracking and like doing anything that is going to cause the snow to go where I've already gone over. Hopefully that makes sense. But it gets up the snow, but it sends it wherever the wind blows. So I really did not like that. On to the pros now. So on a more positive note, this snowblower is actually very inexpensive. I found it for like less than $60, I want to say, and I got it off Amazon. I'll leave the link down below. But yeah, like snow blowers, guys, I live in Minnesota, and you know, it's the north, the tundra. the cold, it snows all the time. Winter lasts about 5 months, and it's just awful. So everybody has, well, just about everybody has a snowblower, and they run from like maybe $150 to $800. And I don't want to spend $800 on a snowblower, even though this is my second winter here. Though my first winter in the house that we have, I just got tired of shoveling. I do my neighbor's snow too, just to be like kind, and it just gets tired. It gets tiring. So another pro is that it does do the job much faster than, you know, shoveling and using that elbow grease to get all of the snow up. For it to be so little, it does a great job in getting up the snow. You might have to do 2 passes depending on, we just had 8 inches here. So in some of the areas I did have to go over it twice, but it did a great job in picking up the snow and blowing it far, far away. I think it actually says that it can get up to 400 pounds and blow it 100 feet or something like that. But it did a great job in doing that. And I also mentioned that it's very lightweight and portable. So I'm a really small girl. It was easy. I even let my son Miles get up the snow. He's only 6. He weighs less than 50 pounds. So it was easy for him to like just push it, and you know, the snow to be taken into the machine and thrown elsewhere. And also it was really helpful because I was able to like take the extension cord out and bring it right into the house and store it. So it was really, really small, really easy to store versus like a snowblower or a snow plow that you would have to like try to chug. I saw my neighbor like put hers in the garage. I was able to just pick mine up and take it right downstairs in the basement. So I really, really like that too. It was easy to put together. I'll insert the clip now, but it basically like came put together, and all I had to do was screw in 2 pieces. Screws into here, and then it will go into here. But I felt like the directions, well, I don't like reading directions, so basically so before you put this piece inside of here and screw it down, you want to take the nail out of this, and it was screwed this way, so you want to unscrew that and then put the handle on. It's giving me a hard time like wiggling it up. Okay, so we got that in there, and then you can figure out where you want to place this. So then you want to put this in here so that it won't come out, and you can screw this blue piece into the smaller nail. And even though I mentioned that the extension cord was a nuisance, it doesn't have like a regular fuel gas motor that you have to tune up or buy gas for. So that's really awesome. And because it is so small, if you get into a lot of tight nooks and crannies and crevices, so like I mentioned, I was able to do my steps, which are less than a foot long, and that was really nice because I didn't have to use the shovel to get them. I could just take it and go across the steps and got the snow up. But yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend this snow shovel. I'm gonna give it a 2 thumbs up. Even though there are a few cons, it's usually cons with just about everything that you buy. But I definitely recommend this snow shovel. It was very easy to use. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.